So hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another plan with me. This week we are going back to June 5th through the 11th. This was a really busy week for me. I did get a lot of stuff done around the house though, and I made progress at a lot of goals that I've set for myself. The first thing that I really did make a good dent in was going through the stuff out in the garage from when I came back from college. A lot of stuff, I ran out of time at the end. I didn't quite have the ability to go through it as I was packing it. So going through and getting a lot of the donations given away and organizing the stuff that needs to come in the house and trying to figure out where that belongs within the house and getting a lot of stuff to storage. There's just a lot to do with it, and I had to sit down and go through that. And if you are like me in any way, you know that that's kind of hard. You don't exactly know what you need. You don't exactly know what you're going to need in the future, and just finding space for it can be so insanely difficult. I am always amazed with how difficult that can be, but I always get it done somehow, and it makes me happy to be able to do that. The second thing that I made a lot of progress on was searching for a job. This week I ended up going through and rewriting my resume so that it was all current, all good to go. So although it has been current, there were a few things that I just kind of changed. I hadn't really sat down and redone it in a few months. So I sat down, redid it, updated some phone numbers, and just sort of made it look a little bit cleaner so that everyone could read it more easily. And I chose a different format, and hopefully we're gonna be okay with this. So hopefully this one works out a little bit better. It's more streamlined so that people are able to read it more easily. And yeah, that's kind of what I did for that. I also talked to a few headhunters, but they really weren't able to give me jobs that were specifically within my field or that I felt comfortable doing. So those weren't ever the best fit, but I have some good ideas to go off of for when I start doing that again. I did end up taking about a week off, but that will be in a different video where I sort of explain that. So look out for the next plan with me, which will be the 12th through the 18th, and that will sort of be covered in there. On Thursday, Sean and I got to take a fun little trip. It wasn't really a trip. We woke up with a note on the counter that said, "Take Sean's car to get fixed." So the issue was that there was something wrong with the air conditioning, so we had to go take it up to the repair shop, get it fixed up so that we had air conditioning again. Sean was dragging his feet on it, I was dragging my feet on it. The thing that I didn't want to do though was go to Target and find accessories for my cousin's wedding. That is the next week. So we both bit the bullet. We dropped his car off, we went to Target, and then we got some food. It was fun to just kind of hang out with him and just spend time with him as brother and sister. We don't really get to spend time like that together, so it was a lot of fun. That evening, my mom and I also went to the Container Store. I absolutely adore the Container Store. I love the idea of organization, if you guys can't tell, but I love that store. It's so much fun, but it is so expensive. So incredibly expensive. So then on Friday, I actually packed up to go to my boyfriend's house for the weekend. He lives up by where I went to college, so it was a fun little trip. But before I left for that, I did get to go see Laura and Monica at the mall. It is so much fun to be able to see them, and I'm so happy that I get to see them more and more lately, and I absolutely adore them. If you haven't watched some of my older vlogs, I might link a few videos down below that they're in, but they're an absolute hoot, and I absolutely adore being able to see them every now and again. I absolutely love all of my high school friends, so it's so much fun to be able to see them. So then after that, I did head straight up to my boyfriend's house, and it was really fun to be able to hang out with him on Saturday. I got to follow him to a few activities. One was a class that he was taking, and I got to meet a lot of his friends there, and I got to meet his teacher, and it was so much fun. I was so nervous about it, but everyone there was so incredibly nice, and I was amazed with how supportive that little community was. Then I got to go to a family event with him where I met his mother and his sisters, and that was a lot of fun as well. I really did just feel welcomed, and I'm content that I was able to do that. I know how important it was to him that I do that, and it makes me feel better that I was able to do that for him. Then on Sunday we had my second cousin's graduation, which was a lot of fun, and then we went to a family barbecue afterwards. It was a very, very busy weekend, and very, very busy and productive. first few days, but overall the week was amazing and I was so happy that I could get so much done in such a short amount of time. What did you guys do this week? What was one of your highlights of June 5th through the 11th? What were you doing? What were you up to? I really want to know, so let me know down in the comments. Also down in the comments if there's any shops that you want me to check out or any YouTube channels or anything that you want me to check out related to planning, please do so. Like this video if you like seeing Plan With Me's, and subscribe if you want more of my content. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!